Okay, so oh,
The anger from I took this fire gland from a high dragon just outside the city.
You killed a high dragon? Incredible. Let me see the fire gland.
Is there anything you can make from it?
This fire gland is a remarkable specimen. Wait here. I know exactly what I can craft from this. This turned out beautifully. Something worthy of our champion. I hope you can put it to good use.
well, what have we got here? +1 to all attributes, 20 health, 529 fire resist. That's great for a tank. Okay.
So good to see you, champion.
Oh, it's so good to see you too. Nope, not going there. Okay, let's see what trouble we can get into. Let's go talk to Fenris, I think. Still drinking. Jeez, Fenris. Lay off.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
I'd like that.
Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
I thought Daenerys considered you valuable.
He wasn't given a choice. The look on his face as the ship pulled out was priceless. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these Fog Warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them, so I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest. But by then, I was already gone.
I don't see why you didn't kill him right there.
I wasn't running from him. Not at first. I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
Perhaps you're right.
To you, Hawk, a finer mage I have never met.
Well, that was... Hey, the real Garen, how you doing? Yeah, he's hard to please. Alright, so now we're gonna go do a noble agenda to stir up the nobles against the Templar. See how that goes. I don't think I've ever done this particular quest chain before, to be honest with you. But then again, I've never worked so hard against the Templars. Usually I
Mercy, sir.
try to pick the middle road.
I've done nothing wrong.
You harbored a known apostate.
What crime is feeding my cousin? She was whipped, half starving.
It is a crime against the Maker. The sentence is... Intruders, deal with them.
Meryl, actually. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I have got a romance with Meryl going right now, which has been extremely gratifying. She's so freaking adorable. I had some issues with my streaming program today. I don't know what I did, but I pissed it off. That's why I'm on so late. I was going to be on like 2 hours ago, but I've been fighting with the program.
thought I was dead. I just let her stay the night.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever gone so hard against the Templars, and it's interesting the way that, I mean, you actually get different quests. It's really cool. I still don't understand. Yeah. She's so sweet. It was so funny because after the romance scene, you know, you're laying there talking and she's like, I love you. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm just like, oh my god. You're so cute. But hopefully I've got most of my settings back for my streaming, but the thing that pops up the alert whenever I get a new follower is not working. And of course I don't have the sound file. I have to get that from my friend. It's just not been my day. It's been a hell of a day. Alright, Apple. Tanky with it.
Let's finish this!
Looking forward to finishing this so I can start The Walking Dead. I'm getting more and more excited about playing Season 2. Now grant you, they haven't released all the episodes for Season 2 yet, so we're only going to get to see, like, Episodes 1 and 2. But it's still new content that I haven't played, so I'm really excited. You find the weirdest junk in these crates and stuff. Oh, Varric.
I loved you.
Guilt Beach. Interesting.
Sneaking around behind us!
Resisted. How do you make your spells not get resisted so much? Is there like a stat that you can stack or something? Ooh. I forgot to put a new rune on Aveline's new
Want me to take a look at that?
mace.
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that.
Well, that's what I thought I was doing. Garahel's helm.
Piece of cake.
Is that it? What did I do? Knight Commander's death squad was killed. Secret caliber. Oh, okay. Guess that was it then. I have no idea what's gonna happen here.
Ah, you've returned.
Yes, I
A
have.
new letter on your desk awaits your attention.
Oh, well, spifftastic. Let's try this Sandals special rune.
You like the shiny?
Yes, I like the shiny. See, I can still put stuff on Isabella's gear. That's what I don't get. Aveline, Varric, Meryl, Isabella, Fenris.
I can make it for you.
Enchantment? Enchantment! I'm pleased to hear that our business ventures were resolved successfully. I plan to meet other interested parties tonight in Lowtown. It's a dangerous place, and I have word that our rivals may also make an appearance. Your support and protection would be appreciated. Okie dokie. Ooh, 3 gold. I'm rich! Lowtown. I feel like... Oh, I know. I hope they make him look like he did in the first game, because he was much better. And they changed his voice in this game, so he sounds even more impaired, if that's even possible. And that was just rude. I mean, they should have left him alone. They left Bodon alone. I would really like to see him go back to the way he was. Alright, let's see what we've got going on here.
We cannot stand idly by as Meredith oversteps herself at every turn. We shall have a Viscount again, and return sanity to Kirkwall.
This course is foolhardy. The Knight Commander will kill us all.
Edgard, you do yourself no credit. My father and my grandfather both died defending Kirkwall from aggressors. Meredith is no different. Hawke, Lady Selbrecht, you have my sword.
I warned you.
Always remember where you started.
The Templars. It's interesting that fighting the Templars in Dragon Age 1 was a lot harder as a mage. They were better at fighting. You know, they had the interrupts and crap, and here they're just easy. Excuse me.
This attack will cement their conviction. When the time comes, you will have our aid. Take this with our blessings. Everyone, we must go before they send more attackers.
Do you know, I think I actually did a playthrough like that. I sided with Meredith and did all the Templar stuff, and I actually ended up killing Anders. Yeah, and you know, after he explodes the chantry or whatever, I had a conversation with him where I'm like, I'm really sorry, you know, I care about you, but, you know, I can't be associating with somebody that would murder like that, and I killed him. And it was kind of crazy. What is this? Galvanism. Requires petrify. What? Inflicting greater electricity damage and learning more effective forms of the stone-based spells. It's a passive. Oh.
May I have some cherry cola?
No, honey. That's Jen's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're just all casual, covered in blood and guts, and they don't even care. We're just gonna talk. Yeah, that cracks me up too. I notice that every time. Especially like the melee characters, you know, they're always just soaked in blood. Anders. Alright. God, it really irritates me. I mean, they... Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I would have gotten it sooner if I'd been thinking. Hi, Blue. Hi, pretty girl. What you doing? You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Why, say good girl. You say good baby. Sorry, had to stop and talk to my dog. Yeah, when I was filling out my abilities, I didn't read what galvanism did, and so I didn't take it when I had the chance. Now I have to earn it. But it really bugged me because this playthrough, I noticed especially, because I was really careful to do all of the side missions, and there were a lot of them. I mean, it took me like 6 or 7 hours just to play Act 1, and then Act 2 had almost no side quests, and so far Act 3 has had even less than that, and I'm just like, seriously? So you put... Yeah, she's a happy girl. They put all of their time and effort into Act 1 and then just kind of said, screw it, we're done, you know?
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What is it you don't want me to see?
You said you believe in me. Again and again you have shown your support for mages. Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it. But maybe your support of mages ends at talk. It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot pretend friendship, then stop now.
Tell me what you would have of me then. But I won't forget you blackmailed me to get it.
Ooh.
I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Exactly. I mean, there's almost no side quests. There's very little dialogue. Like the funny stuff that the companions say to each other, it all disappeared. I mean, it was like the whole game just stopped. That's not what I wanted. And now I can't remember if I need to talk.
I expect you to stick around for this mess, Meryl. This has nothing to do with your elves.
I love Hawk. I wouldn't go anywhere.
But it's not your fight.
I love Hawk.
You said that.
I say it a lot. It makes things clearer. Takes away doubt when everything's crazy and people are dying.
I understand.
Oh, good. Someone should.
Hey, can you hear the game okay? I noticed the other night when I was rewatching part of my stream just to edit it, the game sounded really faint. Is it okay to you? Ooh. Hang on just a second.